Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing this morning? It is, man, yesterday was hot, but the weather around here is just crazy. We are episode 142 of WRME Live,
Yes.
Weichert Realtors, Main Edge out of Mustang, Oklahoma. Okay, I'll tell you what, the world has still spun out of control and gone crazy, but real estate is still real estate. It's still happening all the time.
And it's always a little crazy with us, so nothing.
It's a little frustrating that some of our closings have got pushed back just because they can't get the paperwork that the title companies lined out,
Well, that and I guess everything's being delayed. I don't know if they're not having as many people come in, or if they're just I don't know.
Could be.
Because there's so many parts. You got to think about all of the parts that are connected
There's so
in a real
many
estate deal.
Interwoven pieces to a real estate transaction that sometimes it's a miracle they even get done. Very few deals are just write a contract, take it to the title company, and go through. Very few are that easy.
And then, we coordinate with our side, the other side, and the title company, but then the title company has to coordinate with people. And if you're the buyer agent, you're coordinating with the lender. And
right.
We have to get the appraiser in, but then the appraiser has to coordinate with the other agent and lender. And there's a lot of working parts.
Well, I got my head bit off yesterday by a lender. On a deal I've got going. The buyers have not responded in a week. And, the title companies wanting to know what's going on.
Right.
The sellers and the other agents are wanting to know what's going on. And so I called the lender. I generally don't do that.
Yeah.
But if nobody's responsive, we have to have answers.
Right.
I'm not trying to get into anybody's business, but I need to know what's going on.
Don't normally overstep unless there's a reason to have to do it.
Now I know the agent on the other side of this deal, he's out. Unfortunately, he's kind of trapped out right now. Can't get back. Okay, but for the lenders to not contact people, it's just frustrating. And I know tensions are a little tight everywhere.
Right.
I guess maybe we're taking this too lightly because we're still cutting up around the office. We got 1,000 things to do still.
Right, and we're changing up some stuff. We're doing more digitally. We've always been able to do a digital e-signature.
Yeah,
but we're working that more.
Do more Zoom meetings and stuff like that.
Facebook, Skype. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to still be, because there's people that have to buy and sell. I mean, relocation, work.
The world's still moving, even though
whatever.
A lot of people's worlds have stopped. Okay, but there's still a lot of stuff going on. This whole coronavirus thing is definitely going to hurt the economy. I mean, it already has. It's just inevitable.
Right.
But some things are still having to go on. Okay.
Right.
And that's part of our job is to make sure realtors were deemed essential. We've got to go out and handle leases, handle buyers and sellers and stuff like that. We're all having to take our own safety precautions,
right.
or face mask and
we still got
stuff
things
like
to
that.
check. If properties or listings are unoccupied, we check them to make sure there's no issue, especially now. I mean,
Right.
You never know what people are going to be up there doing.
And then you got to wonder what and I've heard all kinds of scams going on, and that just frustrates me to no end.
Yes, I've already seen a couple warnings about some stuff, and I'm like,
It seems like every time there's something goes on, a change in the environment, the scammers come out. So just pay extra attention to your emails, phone calls.
Yes.
Do your due diligence.
Texting. I've gotten a lot of texts.
Yeah.
Potential scams, and it looks pretty legit if you don't know what you're looking for. So.
And I'm a little frustrated with all the wholesalers out there calling everybody, trying to steal their houses.
Yes.
I'm an investor myself, so I understand it to a point. But I had one yesterday trying to tell me called them one of my rental houses. Didn't realize it was a rental house for me. And he's like, "Oh yeah, that house is going to be worth, in another 30 days, going to be worth less than $20,000. I'm like, dude, I got appraisal for 65 right here. It's not going to go below half. If properties go below half, you might as well write the country off. It's not going to happen. Okay, this isn't like the 2008 deal.
Right.
Okay, a lot of people are trying to make it like that. This is a totally different deal, and our market is still pretty good. The housing, we have a shortage. In 2008, we had a glut of housing on the market, and people paid way too much.
Right.
Right now, we're still short on supply. So, if you're even thinking about listing your house, if you're wanting to do something different, now is an excellent time to get it started.
And if you have somebody calling you, trying to scare you into selling because they're telling you something like that, call us.
Yeah.
Message us, email us, because we can look at numbers and shoot it to you via an email.
Yeah, that doesn't cost anything.
You.
It doesn't cost
you
a dime.
I mean, it's better to see the house in person and do a walkthrough to get a better evaluation, but we can give you a rough idea with just running numbers. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, certainly any of the houses I've been trying to buy or even try to sell, nothing's been going down in price.
But you do have the people coming in trying to take advantage of the situation and get a good deal on something.
Well, I can understand trying to get a good deal. I'm one of those guys. I love a good deal, but if it's not a good deal for everybody involved, it's not a good deal.
No.
It has to be a good deal for everybody that's doing it.
And in real estate, that's what we're trying to do. As I tell my clients all the time, we got to find the happy medium. Mm-hmm. We need to make you happy. We need to make the buyer or the seller happy. We got to find that happy number where everybody feels like they're getting a good deal.
Buying a house is an exciting time, especially in a family. The kids are looking at getting their own room, or it's an exciting time, and to be a part of that excitement is very fulfilling in real estate business. It's hard to explain. You get actually, if you're a good realtor, I think you get halfway emotionally connected to those people. I mean, you make friends. I had somebody message me yesterday, a client from 8 years ago that needs some help with something. We made that kind of a connection. That's what we're here for, and that's part of our job, is to maintain those connections. So when we call you once a year or whatever, and we just want to know what's going on in your life, if we can help with anything, we're not trying to pester you to list your house or do any of that stuff. We have to maintain. I've got like my best friend from high school. I bet we haven't talked in 10 years. And that's wrong.
Right.
While we don't hang out all the time, I still need to stay connected.
Right.
And it's my fault, nobody else's. This is very much a relationship business, and this whole virus deal is going to make people reevaluate their relationship.
Yes.
Reevaluate, the way they buy, as far as food and properties and cars, everything. There's a lot of people getting reconnected as families, which is a super good thing. I love seeing how many people are out walking around, in neighborhoods, that we never see otherwise. Everybody goes home after work. Most of the time they're just too tired and they're ready to just sit down and watch some dang TV,
Well, that's the difference of being at home all day and not being out and working and going and running and
yeah. And of course now the internet companies, they could really step up on some of these things. I know this technology that has to be done, but we haven't been able to stream a whole movie in the last week, but we can stream something, because we're on kind of a third world satellite setup out there in the Tules where I'm at, so I can only buffer something that's like less than an hour long. Right. So we're stuck with watching Joe Exotic right now. But it sure beats the Hallmark Channel, I
don't, I guess maybe. Reruns, lots of reruns on some of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really reruns, I guess you say, because it's a streaming, just the same old.
Same old stuff. Yep. All right. Well, you got anything else for today?
No, just shoot us. Well, not shoot us. Shoot us an email.
Don't shoot us.
A phone call, a text, video chat, whatever, if you need some help. We're here and happy to help, whether it's real estate or not.
Yep. I'll tell you what, folks. Just ride this thing out. It's all going to come out better. Like I always say, it's going to come out in the wash. Okay? Yep. Life's going to be better. The grass is going to be greener. The sun's going to be brighter. All right, we're Weichert Realtors Main Edge, Mustang, Oklahoma, where we do real life, real world real estate every day. Come see us.
Bye.